forte sol esser in Sirel ni forte sol esser in
타이타님도 혹시 다른 분들 방송 보시거나 하시는 건가? 이게 너무 장기적으로 해야 되는 게임이라서.
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Gavella Glan.
Sirel ni forte sol esser in
켈피를 찾으시.
I wonder what all this means.
아닌 건가?
Destiny scribbled on with lime.
했던 것
A
같은데.
sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
뭐야? 여기까지 없었는데. 아, 여기까지 여기 잡는 것까지
Another security
했는데.
measure. Damn it all.
Do you think it's a mind game or something? You know, can you defeat yourself? These others don't believe they're real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Exactly which one of you is real. Focus on the fight.
뭘로 잡아야지 잘 잡는 거야. 원래 그냥 방어력이 높은 건가?
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
달라지는 게 없는 것
Well,
같은데.
almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Well.
그래서 막힐 순 없어.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
어디서 뭘 놓친 거지? 빨간색은 저거 하나인데. 여기로 가는 거 같은데 길이 어떻게 뚫려야 되는 거 같은데. 밑에도 있구나.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri, must be.
떨어져도 되는구나. 괜히 죽을까봐 쫄아가지고. 어떻게 가야 되나? 계속 말그림이 나오네.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening. Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
그래야 돼? 손 모양이 뭐였지?
Think that's a swallow.
제비.
Come,
Sure it's safe.
of course.
Gavella Glan.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
소리야.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Damn it.
먹네.
Just wonderful.
지가 안 들어가.
How do you like that silver?
봐라. 쟤는 뭐 4,500인데 씨 나는 30이고. 너무 불공평한 거 아니냐? 정신 차려. 저거 곳에 타격이 빵이네. 죽은 거 없냐?
Gavella Glan.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher.
Don't underestimate it.
가서 평가하자.
I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
저주는 다음에.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
없어. 그냥 찾는다.
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. The feeling another golem's about to surprise us. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! SI Isa.
뭘 하는 건데?
Doin Nilin Yama. Ren!
초리야.
Ken Sabir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I! Ready. Stay close.
피해가기만 하면 되는 거야?
Hey, Nicola! We must
괴물들을
close them.
죽이자.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me.
나가면 안 되는 거야. 지자님도 어서 오세요.
Umgal Scamina. I'm beginning to think we might make it.
하나 더 해야 돼? 세 개, 이거 세 번을 해야 되는 거야, 그럼?
Hey, Nicola!
Just one more.
어렵게 접근을 되게 어렵게 하는.
Hey, Nicola!
피가 엄청 빨리 나.
Angal Stamina. It worked. Dari and Hanoi.
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal
빈혈.
of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
약한 척 한 거야 뭐야?
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
The Vela Glan.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
뭐 갇혀 있는데? 그러면? 겁나 세 보여.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Angal Stamina.
Blood of the hand.
벽으로 뚫고 들어갔는데 뭐가 아니야 저거.
Blood of the hand. Salafatkan.
뭐야?
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
쫄딱으로 소환해? 방식에?
Geralt! Geralt!
Blood of the hand!
잘 맞춰봐.
Blood of the hand! Son of Vulcan!
Another rift!
피를 채우는 거 뭐야? 좋은 건?
Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like...
Larena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
마지막으로 함께했던
When
장소.
last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
you know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Vellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog,
성소.
and from that chapel one must follow a trail.
맞아 얘기? 꼬마에 갔던 거랑 똑같은 말
Of
아니야?
course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to
좋아,
believe
얘기야.
it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
시리에 대한
Why do
정보를
we even
찾자.
come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist.
내 혈통. 내 혈통이 조금.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
무슨 포션이?
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
마법?
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
다가간 뒤 환영을 해제. 대기가 희미하게 빛난다. 아지랑이가 피면은 이렇게 하라는 건가? 꿈틀꿈틀 되는 게 있으면.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
안 할 수도 있는 건데 다 하는 건가?
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal
상관없어.
rhymes.
해석만 해.
Just translate it to make sense.
게롤트 마인드가
Four
나랑 비슷한데.
guardians, four flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
나를 수호하는 애들 얘기인가?
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
하루에 진짜
What was that inscription again?
Four guardians, four
명예
flames,
수호자들께
standing
화영
proud in a line.
일렬로 굳건히 첫 번째는
First, to light his fire,
마지막에
dared
행진을
not march on the
거부했다는
end. The second, beside the first, played a
번째는
woeful
비통한
lament.
예가를 연주
The third
주장.
kept close to his faithful beast.
야수 세
The
번째
fourth
야수
marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune.
조를 연주
And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath
깨걷지
flickering stars.
않았으면 옥조를 연주 그림을 보고 판독을 하는 거 야수가 있으니까 얘가 세 번째고 얘가 세 번째인가? 아니야? 틀리면 나오는 거야?
Seems we did something wrong.
Gavella Glan.
Lit up like a charm.
첫 번째 얘는 야수가 있는 거 아닌가? 야수가 있는데 둘 다.
What was that inscription again?
Four guardians, four flames, standing proud in a line.
마지막에
First, to light his fire, dared not
행진하길
march on
거부가
the
무슨
end.
뜻이야?
The second, beside the first, played a
비통한
woeful
애가를
lament.
연주. 제가 두 번째고
The third kept close to
충성스러운
his
야수
faithful
곁에
beast.
서 있었다.
The fourth marched not
네
beside the
번째는
first,
걷지
yet like
않았으나
the
두
second
번째처럼
played a
옥조를
tune.
연주.
And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
연주하는 거 같으니까 얘가 두 번째인 거.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
세 번째는 야수 곁에 있었는데 옥조를 연주한 건 네 번째니까 저 갈매기 또
Whose
있네.
grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
찾았어. 환자의 메모. 쓸모없게 되었다. 찾은 거야 그럼?
We going?
끝.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
봐봐. 드디어 밝은 곳에. 배 타고 가는 건가 보지?
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
끼부리네.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
안 오면은 화내는 건가 이러면? 약속 안 지켰다고? 안 넣었었나 이걸? 아 맞아 아까 다시 했었지. 배를 타고 가면 되나요? 한참 아래로 내려와 있네. 표가 왜 이렇게 많아? 너무 많은 거 아니야 인간적으로? 그래도 왔으니까 저를 보긴 해야 될 것 같은데 잠깐 장실 갔다 올게요. 껍데기 크게 중요한 것 같진 않아. 이렇게 싼 거야. 자, 안대랑 뭐 이런 것도 있었는데. 이 정도. 지하에. (13레벨) 역시 아직 올 때가 아니었어. 갈게. 맨캐부터 후딱후딱 하자. 아 진짜. 걔부터 그냥 하는겨. 나중에 오는 데야. 얘는 어떻게 타냐? 배 이용 어떻게 하는 거죠? 보트 찾아보세요. 조심하세요. 기잡기. 갈 수가 있구나. 이종표가 그럼 근처에 없다는 건가? 어떻게 가야 돼? 공고 있는 데를 보야겠지. 지도 밖으로 나가면은 이종표 이용할 수 있다고 했던 것 같은데. 슝. 쳐오진 않겠지. 메인 남자 것까지만 하는 걸 오늘 일단 목표로. 마을이 꽤 큰 마을이네. 낚시하는 것도 진짜 있나 보네. 모드만 있는 게 아니고.
Thistle. Shenanacking.
무속초 주게? 되게 좋은 주게 같은데. 치면 안 되는 거야? 리엘님 어서오시고, 이피비지님도 어서오세요.
Let me see what you're offering.
내구도가 떨어지면서 이게 저거 되는 건가? 피해량이 줄어드는 건가? 레벨 높은 애들과 찾는 게 좋은 거. 단 말이야. 방어구는 그런 거 없는 거. 안장도 팔아야 돼. 내구도 같은 건 없는 거. 얘네한테 화살이 하나에 16원? 엄청 비싸네. 석궁 레벨 10. 석궁은 지출하는 건 없고. 뭐야? 칼 제작이 되나? 이게 차이가 인간적으로 너무 많이 나잖아. 제작도 있네. 자, 1레벨짜리 이런 걸 그러니까 만들어야지 다음 게 나오는 건데. 인간과 싸울 때 사용. 검은 인간이고, 그러니까 한 번씩 만들어야지 다른 걸 할 수 있다는 건데, 검은 괴물과 싸울 때 사용. 살짝 만들어 볼까? 다음 레벨 없어? 레벨은 도면을, 이건 무조건 도면으로 하는 건가? 처음을 못 만드니까. 주게. 데미지가 무슨 레벨이 높아서 그렇구나. 그러면 은주개를 하나 사서 주개 나오는 거 없냐? 이거 나온다. 그러면 여기서 검을 제작할 수 있어. 1레벨이야. 만들 필요가 있는 건가? 만들어 보지 뭐.
Need something crafted. Can you take a look?
다 했잖아.
So long.
제작템들이 생각보다 좋나 보네. 내구도 때문에 이게 오히려 수도 있는 거. 잘못된 선택이 아니었기를. 뭐야? 100이었는데 왜 그것만 뭐야? 잘못.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
분해하면 뭐가 나오냐? 왕성, 철기. 할 때는 너무 써 인간적으로. 좀 분해하는 게 나아. 18원짜리인데 25원 내고 분해를 해서 가죽 끄는 거 같아. 파랑. 아, 소니 이거 사는 게 훨씬 낫겠다. 을 맞춰가지고.
So long.
결국 돈이야 이것도. 슬프구만.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
딴짓 그만하고 이것만 확인하고 메인캐 할 거야. 메인캐 해. 아쉬워하지 말고. 실종건 병사. 다 레벨이 지금 높은 거란 말이야. 타는 거야 다. 나 높아. 부가는 많은데 난 메인부터 해. 6레벨짜리. 뭐야? 그치? 꽤 멀어. 이거부터 해. 남작에게 보칠링에 대해 더 알아보자. 괴물도가머리. 괴물도가머리. 보칠링. 밤에 나와서 그런 게 다 있구나. 표식 엑시를 사용하는 게 좋아. 싸움 이거 하는 것도 있네. 신기한 게 많구만.
Lightning strike.
뭐야, 불탔어. 뭐야? 왜 불났어? 와, 얘 또 술 먹고 뭔짓 한 거 아니야? 엄청 많네. 좋은 게 너무 많은데? 이런 큰 집은 와서 뒤져도 많이 나오네. 잠겼겠지 뭐. 저 어디서 구했습니까? 때만 더 갔다가 끝에 있는 것들이 되게 좋은 것 같은데. 짝 설마 그냥 이렇게 죽는 건 아니지? 늦게 간다고. 아, 털었던 데인가? 이렇게 가만히 있는다고?
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
할아버지 펠릭이랑 너무 똑같이 생긴 거 아니야?
Blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
어떻게 해야 돼?
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
뭘 해야 돼? 어떻게 구배하는 거야? 뭐 좀 해봐. 어떻게 해? 뭐라도 해봐.
Damn it. Won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
다른 집이
Damn it.
필요하다고?
Won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
다른 집이 있어? 다른 길이 없는 것 같은데. 미루 가는 것 같은데. 점프 뛰어 들어가는 건 아니야.
What did I do to deserve you?
여기가 맞는. 여기서 어떻게 내려가는 걸까?
Over here! Can't get out!
Coming steady.
뭐 어떻게 하는 거야? 문을 열면 돼? 어떻게 하는 거야, 다음? 네. 뭐를 해야 돼? 마곡간 정문을 열자. 이거 아니야? 뭐야? 그냥 열리는 거였잖아. 사람도 있었다고 한 거 같아. 동생을 구했어야 되는 거 아닌가?
Ah, we've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
응? 갑자기 싸운다고?
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
건방진. 술주정뱅이가 씨.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you?
부부관계는 부부만 아는
Well,
거지.
perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing.
니네 가장의 모습인 건가?
Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber,
응?
and Anna was not there. Instead,
피가 어떻게
there was
또?
blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end.
안 죽었던 거 아니야?
That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher?
수고하고 그냥.
My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
bit further. Follow me.
믿었다가 또 잘못되는 거 아니야?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
우연성님도 어서 오세요. 어서 오세요.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
문검에서 뭔가
Look!
퇴출에 감겨 있어.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
이 애기야, 무서워하지 마.
Merciful gods.
징그러.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
사람들이 보는 거 아니야, 근데? 뭐 해야 돼?
These specters. Marshland scent attracted them.
세다. 기가 역시 강해졌구만.
Pest take me! It's roiling something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow!
진정시키는 건 이건가?
Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
떨어졌어 왜?
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it! For not wait till that devours.
chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
안나, 리나.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
다이아몬드? 응? 왜?
Good. Now bury the body.
왜? 지금 왜 이런 거야? G1 어서오세요.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
친 곳에서 로봇킨을 부르자. 어떻게 몰라? 가서 기다리기. 말을 되게 잘 듣네 갑자기 남자기.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
다른 애들한테는 이게 안 보이는 거야? 정이다. 날씨가 근데 왜 이렇게 흐린 거야? 불안. 시디.
This downpour's a bastard it is.
부럽다 날아다녀서. 꺼져. 꺼져. 이거 오두막 내가 찾았던 데 아니야? 설마? 숨겨진 오두막?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
있어.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
말발굽이 있는데. 말발굽이.
Clothing. They change in here.
집안으로 들어가. 아니하면 어지럽긴 하겠다 근데 진짜. 어이씨, 버려진 오두막 찾았던 거 아니네. 펜 오두. 뭐가 있나? 집에는 어떻게 들어가니?
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
브리즈님도
Wants to show
어서오세요.
me something more. That stench.
잡아야 되는 거야? 잡아도 되는 거지?
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
중독이다 이 자식들아.
Should examine that horse carcass.
아래 시체.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
늑대인가 아니야? 설마 또?
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery
악마야
marks
진짜?
on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning
맞아,
coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded. said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it.
외관님
Me,
서시고요.
myself,
민도
I'd have never
서세요.
dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
죽는다고 저주
Married a
내리고
wise
가지 마.
woman.
현명한 사람이.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
네, MP 보이님도 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 남자한테
So
또
here our
물어보라고.
paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
그 수호신이라며. 왜 남자한테 왜 다시 물어봐야 되는 거지? 신기하네. 학대하고 막 이랬다는 건 있잖아. 또 순서가 또 잘못된 건가? 여기까지 왔는데 폭탄이 있었나?
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
오랜만에 말 타자. 말 까먹는다. 지 오랜만. 자. 탄페어? 탄페어야? 뭐지? 있나 이거? 들어가는 게 길이 외길이어가지고. 저주가 내렸어 마을에. 아저씨가 흉흉한. 그치, 남작은 뭘 했길래.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
그걸로 퉁치는 거야? 된가?
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
나쁜 거 아니잖아. 걔가 청소한 거 아니야? 소녀해져서 그런가?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms will please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
변한 거 보고.
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's gotta be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine.
러스티아님도
Word once
어서오세요.
given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
우리는 어디 갔어?
No
귀엽던
bow at
애는.
hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
실대로 말해야 돼.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
도망간 거야? 여기서 바로? 이거 어떻게 되는 거야?
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
내가 조종하는 거야 설마?
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it.
Show how it's done!
뭐야?
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
그냥 쉽게 준다고?
Thank you.
What?
꿍꿍이가 있어야 되는 거 아니야? 브리핑?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
진짜.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
기회주의자구만, 이 자식들.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards.
쉬움으로 할까요, 그냥? 잘 못하겠는데. 통을 일단 한번 해보고. 유니크를 준다니까. 이길 것 같은데. 이게 그러니까 뭐야? 상대편한테 주고 카드를 가져오는 건가 이게? 력을 2배 나중에 하는 거. 라운드를 넘기는 게 아니고 패스는 어떻게 하는 거야? 패스하는 게 있던데. 이번 턴 아무것도 안 낸 게 없네. 라운드 넘기면 그냥 지는 것 같은데. 패스 안 돼요? 이 뭐 카드를 뭐 얼마나 먹으려고 첩자를 이렇게 주냐? 잘하네. 그러면 뭐라도 카드를 낸 다음에 해야 돼요? 카드를 뭐라도 낸 다음에 이걸 해야 되는 건가? 라운드를 넘기면은 아무것도 못 내고 그 상태에서 상대편 패 낼 때까지 기다렸다가 끝내는 건데 지금 별로 카드가 좋은 것 같지도 않은데. 두 배 되는 거 아니야 저거? 어떻게 이겨 이런 거? 올려야 되는데 올리는 것도 없고. 망했네. 이기겠네 이러면. 그냥 지네 이러면. 여기다 설치할 수가 있구나. 뭘 했었어야 되는데. 패스한다고? 그러면 아무거나 하나 내도 이기는 건가? 카드 3개밖에 없는데 진 거 같은데. 근데 다음 탄을 제가 못 이기는 거 아니에요 이러면? 6장 3장이니까 못 이길 것 같은데 이러면. 쉬움으로 해야 되나? 애매하네. 올. 아니야 이거 아니야. 아이 잘못했어. 아 이런. 카드 2장을 뽑습니다. 망했네. 이렇게 주면 제 2배 되는 거야? 졌나 보네. 제 덱이 그렇게 높지는 않은 것 같은데. 네, 세다. 안개를 저기다 뿌렸어야 되는데. 하다가 잘못. 안개 뿌리는 거를 어떻게 했는지 잘했으면 이길 수도 있었을 텐데. 안개를 저기 일자에다 했으면, 칼에다 했으면.
You're not complete shite, but you really should work on your technique. Stop by again sometime.
이거 쉬움으로 하면 너무 재미없나요? 카드 하는 게? 그것도 하면서 가고 싶은데. 그럼 너무 재미없으시나?
listening.
카드 게임이?
What do you come to me with?
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Let's lay him down.
유니크 카드 준다니까 해보고 싶기는 한데. 전열의 모든 부대에 플러스 1. 전열? 앞쪽 부대한테 1을 준다는 건가? 공성이 일단 너무 많아. 전체적인 대기. 오씨, 뿔피리는 뭐냐? 해당 전열의 부대 카드 위력을 2배로. 날씨. 모든 날씨 카드를 제거. 이건 최후에 갖고 있어야 되는 거. 양측 모두의 원거리 전투를 이거 무조건 원거리가 1이 되는 거구나. 1레벨이 너무 많아. 덱 구성 자체가 너무 꾸진데. 머리 전투. 이거 그냥 졌다고 해야 되나? 라운드를 넘겨야 되는 건가? 이길 수 있는 방법이 제가 벌써 16인데 없을 것 같은데 이건. 카드 많이 가져가고 이겼어. 큰일났네. 패스했다고? 그럼 하나만 해도 이기는 거 아니야? 뭐지? 잘하는데? 쉬움도? 얘는 화살도 안 겠으면 끝나는 거 아니야? RC로 해야 되는 거. 좀? 한번 했어야 되는 거. 어? 이건 2장이나 있다고? 진 거 같은데 느낌. 덱 구성이 딜 카드가 없어. 지금 봤어요. 뭘... 없어 왜? 이거 하면은 그냥 지는 거 아니야? 게임 거리 전투로 력을 1. 이기는 건가? 쉬움도 어려운데?
You're not complete shite, but you really should work on your technique. Stop by
이기고
again
싶다.
sometime. We'll play another round.
하드 빨인 것 같긴 한데. 숲의 여인들, 집안 문제, 남작의 딸, 적 부인을 찾자. 아, 아직도 하고 있는 거야? 한참 멀리 가야 되네. 흡사든 그것도 한참 아래네? 왜 이렇게 멀어? 갑자기 겁나 멀리 가야 되네. 어쩔 수 없이 이걸 하긴 해야 되나 보구나. 서브캐 하면서 가도 되긴 하는 것 같은데. 다 하면서 하시는 분들 진짜 대단하신 분들이구나. 비슷한 레벨 거는 해도 되는 것 같아. 한테 5시부터 40분. 와, 시간 너무 금방 가. 걸어서 문지만 보고 마무리 할게요. 진행이 너무 안 된다. 메인캐 하나 하는데도 3-4시간씩 걸리니까 맞네.
Time to water the horses. Didn't see me, so I say, grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the chop! Right in the chop, see? Bollocks.
할 거 없지? 할 거 이거.
Mean the Smiths, lass. Get a tooth one.
How can I help you?
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more. Sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
할아버지랑 뭐 했다 그러지 않았어?
What are you selling? What's good?
지도는 안 파는 거지, 이러면. 핀?
What are you selling? What's good?
폰트도 있었나? 충분히 말 타면 이게 말 안장 이것도 있으면 늘어나는 건가? 말에다도 뭘 할 수 있나 보네. 카드도 없는 거.
Take care now.
어디야? 타면 말에다도 옮길 수 있나 본 물건.
What are ye looking at?
You're lifeless. Move it. Can't seem to catch my breath. I think a smudger might have been choking me last night. A smudger? A ghost, you mean?
좀 빼갈게.
In Dangmoran, when a wench takes ill, they send her to the woods for kindling, where beasts devour her.
리라니 물 한 병에 체력이 차는데.
Hey, Moon.
Jet.
Come on.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away. Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
High time a professional took a look at this shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father. But to do that, I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a
도마뱀 꼬리
lizard's
있고.
tail.
많이
Heard
봤던 애들
roughly
같은데.
barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about.
라떼님도 어서 오세요.
There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning,
자책하지 마.
screaming. I wanted to help, but
어려서
how could
어쩔 수
I?
없어.
How?
힘을 키우렴.
Shush now.
Calm. Calm.
Take care, kid.
오늘은 여기까지 할게요. 가까운 데 있나? 여기까지만 가볼까? 너무 많아. 신이 없어. 저기까지만 가보자. 말하면은 말한테도 소지품을 줄 수 있는지 확인도 해보고. 그런 거 없는 것 같은데. 안장 가방이라는 게 있어야 되는 건가? 아까 그게 안장 가방인 건가? 여기를 해야지. 일단 가방을 사야지 저게 늘어나는 거. 잠깐만, 나간 길이 어디야?
Decent work my man's got, eh?
Not half that.
Got him
Just in a trade. Keep the hunger at bay.
Giddy up.
있어. 갑자기 많이 생겨 갑자기.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now,
첫
draw your
번째가
sword post ace,
재수가 없고.
for I've knights in hand left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
없지 그냥.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight! No! I yield!
한 방이 그냥 끝나는.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
손을 걸고 싸우는 거 아니야?
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
오부지. 헐. 왕지네. 죽였어야 되는 건가? 장기 열쇠 필요? 쇠도 설마 이거 스킬인 건가? 네. 수행글 어디서 구한? 이거는 표식 쓰는 것. 뭐 그건 넘어가 빨리. 잠깐 구경하고 뭐 이래도 10분이 후딱 가니까 큰일났다 진짜.
Slower. Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight. Blood. Monster blood.
혈액. 사는 거. 어디 가야 돼?
Tracks lead to the cave.
센 놈은 아니지? 8렙짜리니까.
Sounds coming from above.
시끄러. 깜짝 놀랐잖아. 깜짝이야.
Cockatrice. Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
괴물을 둥지에서 끌어내리자. 폭탄 열사푼 괴물을 둥지에서 끌어내리자. 둥지가 어딘데? 폭탄. 포탄은 없었나? 여기서 명상을 잠깐 또 해야 되는 거야? 지금은 할 수 없습니다. 할 수 없다고? 네. 에서는 할 수 없는 행동입니다. 알코헤스트 사용의 연금술 물품 바닥 채웠다. 이게 다 뜨는구나. 폭탄으로 괴물을 둥지에서 끌어내죠. 서풍은 되는 거야?
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
찾아가자.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
나가지마. 출혈. 제비 포션이나 음식을 사용해 대학. 후엔 표식으로 손실 중다. 서로 죽이자. 또 머리 가지고 뭐 하는 건가 보네. 보상을 받자. 여기까지도 가야 되는 거 아니야? 절단 발생. 똑같은 거네. 그리핀, 포카트리스. 가격은 제가 더 싸네. 그랬더니 보관하는 게 좋은 거. 돌아가야 된다는 게 참 너무 디테일해. 뛰어넘어가서 찍으면 좋죠. 재밌어 그렇지. 다리 보수는 얘는 점프 뛰는 게 없잖아.
When I grow up,
Quite the work my man's got out.
Move it.
Glad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feast we had.
He's not scared. Baron finds
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Keep the coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye. From the bottom of my heart.
하지마. 소문 잘 내줘. 일단 오늘은 여기까지 할게요.